Hey everybody, happy Monday afternoon. Alan Weber from the Mayor's office on a beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon. It is nice out and it is safe in. So remember, as the weather gets better, as our spirits begin to rise, we're not out of the woods on COVID-19. I have the numbers, and I have to say, if we stay the course, we are doing great as a community. You are following the governor's emergency order. Right now, Saturday, Sunday, one new case. We'll see what today brings. Hopefully, we're not just getting delayed results, but one new case over the weekend would be great news. Doesn't mean we've won. It means we are following best practice, staying home. We're all wearing our masks when we go out, washing our hands before we go out, washing our hands when we get home, using hand sanitizer to make sure that we are safe. This is the moment of truth. Between now and the middle of May, we've got to stay the course, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay safe. The number of total deaths in New Mexico, sadly, tragically, is now up to 99 total, and 2,726 total cases in the state. We know there are some hot spots. We know that our friends in the Native American community are suffering the worst and need extra help, extra care. Over at the Midtown campus, city is putting up a few folks who have come to us from Buffalo Thunder, where they were temporarily housed. But we're all in this together. Let's be honest. This is not a separate county by county count of how we're doing. We're all healthy, or we're not healthy, and we're not yet all healthy. So please remember the basic rules of social distancing. Please stay focused. Don't declare victory too soon. Don't get lax. I went out for some walks over the weekend, take my puppies for a little walk on their leash, and I made sure that my designer mask, actually it was inside out there, this is the way I was wearing it with the purple out, and I saw a lot of people wearing masks, which made me very, very, very happy. You've got to be careful. This is not the time to get all of a sudden overconfident. A few other things are going on. Great job by the Food Depot. Something like 3,100 meals served this weekend. Tremendous community effort. They'll be moving on May the 9th with the help of Santa Fe Place Mall and the generous owners, operators of the Santa Fe Place Mall. That will be the Food Depot's new distribution point. Should make the traffic problem easier, should make the pickup a lot more convenient, and it's a really generous, friendly act by the Santa Fe Place Mall folks to allow their space to become the new food distribution hub for the city. A few other things going on over at the Midtown campus. Regina Wheeler and her team are still just doing great work, taking care of people who need shelter. I think there are 30 people now, safe and sound, at the Midtown site. Pete's Place, a big shout out to them for doing such a great job keeping the men there over the summer rather than shutting down. We are in extraordinary times. We are in times where the status quo, the way we used to do things, is not the way we do things now. We've got to be more creative and respond to the reality of COVID-19. Pete's Place, Joe, the whole team over there stepping up, keeping the men there while we're taking onto the Midtown campus a number of their guests who have been staying in a hotel. A lot of coordination, a lot of collaboration going on between the city, the county, the Connect platform, and the 100 or so navigators who are helping people in our community who have various kinds of needs get help. The Community Foundation putting money out to help people who need special assistance. There'll be a lemonade extravaganza fundraiser coming our way soon, thanks to a group of artists who are all working with Creative Santa Fe to bring a fundraising art program broadcast to Santa Fe, the home of art and culture. As far as reopening goes, I bring it up because I know it's on a lot of people's minds, but I still want to remind all of us we're not safe, we're not through this, we're not on the other side yet. And public health experts all over the country and in other parts of the world say that to reopen too soon is like pouring gasoline on a smoldering fire. It brings it back to life, sometimes even hotter than before. So we can talk about reopening, but don't get too far ahead of ourselves. We have to look at the data, not just set a date. As we think about reopening, the governor has her team looking at a phased effort. I've been reading other cities' plans around the country, from Anchorage to Memphis. There is a kind of continuity, a kind of platform that people are using, where you start with very slow, gradual re-entry of some of the things that we all had taken for granted, where we needed to get errands done and special projects run. As long as we're wearing masks, as long as we're keeping social distance, gradual reopening there, but not all at once. Then we begin to introduce another phase, looking at restaurants, looking at hotels, looking at more social events. Again, taking people's temperature, wearing masks, sometimes wearing gloves, taking the kinds of precautions that our supermarkets, groceries, and pharmacies are already doing. And they seem to be working. So we'll be working with the governor's team. There'll be a team of city department heads working with people in different parts of our economy, different kinds of mom and pop shops, the backbone, the local backbone of Santa Fe's economy, getting their input. How do we move ahead? How do we move forward safely, gradually, and in a measured way, so that as we begin to reopen, we don't see a flame of disease burst open like happened in Singapore. They had to close down even harder. How do we do it safely, gradually, with a protocol or a system that makes sense and actually gives all of us confidence that as we go back into the world, we can still stay safe from the COVID-19 virus? That's where we are as of today, Monday afternoon. Every day brings new developments. Hopefully this afternoon we'll get more good news about keeping the new positive number low. If it's coming back up, we all have to rededicate ourselves to staying safe. If you go to a park, stay 6 feet apart. If you're on a hiking trail, a biking trail, that's a good time to wear your mask and keep 6 feet apart. Whatever you do, as much as possible, we still need to stay at home. The governor's emergency order is still in effect, will likely be in effect through May the 15th. There'll be a city council meeting this Wednesday night. I'll brief you a little bit more on what is on that agenda tomorrow. But until then, please stay safe, stay healthy, and to the greatest extent possible, please stay home. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.